Warning, the following program contains a dangerous substance likely to cause some viewers a bad case of the sniggers. Here's an example of what to be wary of. No, not that sort. Or that. Stop it. Viewers, beware, this program contains rubber. 20 Brits, including a trainee stuntwoman, an author and a pilot, have travelled to South America in order to take on the world-famous Total Wipeout course. 19 will fail, but one will succeed and win £10,000. And the others? I've got my maths wrong, but there aren't any others, are there? Let the falling off stuff commence. Hello, and welcome to Total Wipeout. Now, to maximise programming efficiencies, the BBC have requested that shows share props to save on costs, hence the mastermind chair. I know it's not an ideal height, but then again it is much softer than the rubbish plywood stool I normally have to sit on for an hour. Actually, this is brilliant. So from the comfort of this lovely chair, it's time to... I've started so I'll finish. Time to find out what the contestants face today. Goes both ways, look. The Qualifier. More new stuff. Brilliant. Double cross. I still don't know how it works, but it is brilliant. Go-round. Technically terrifying and therefore brilliant. And the Wipeout Zone. I'll level with you, it's never been more brilliant. John Humphreys needed his chair back, which means someone needs to go and fetch my stool back from Cash in the Attic, if you wouldn't mind. Anyway, time to see what Amanda's up to at the top of the course. This is Robin, a 41-year-old vicar from Wales. He's seen the light. And now I've seen a man of the clergy dancing in Lycra.
Now, enlighten us, Robin. What skills do you possess that can guide you around this unholy qualifier of ours?
Well, I've taught myself the challenge of escaping from various things. Handcuffs, chains, straitjackets.
You're like a holy Houdini.
It's the first time I've heard it put like that, but yeah.
How does he do that? Wow.
Bring on the obstacles. Do not let me fail. I want to take them on and win. I'm the vicar from Wales.
You see, it rhymed.
Yes, I gotta have faith.
Right, he's off. Gingerly, but off. Oh.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, she's not going to worry Catherine Jenkins with that voice. Time for a new obstacle. This is the doorstep challenge. Knock, knock. Who's there? 3 giant hammers, 2 of which are hinged to do this. Contestants choose a door to open, hoping there's nothing behind it. Or else, it says here, it's hammer time. Oh, Lord. So, will Robin pick the hammerless door? No! Well, it works. Yeah, shame the Lord didn't guide him to the middle door. Or luck, or anything else. Still, we benefit. So now on to the new sucker punch with added paint effects. Hopefully the man of the cloth will avoid a Jackson Pollocking. Here we go. It's on. Paint everywhere. Oh, no! Yeah, Holy Robin's wholly in the mud. Robin on the stairway to hell, also known as the ramp to the big balls. Lost some of his vicarly dignity now. And if he doesn't feel quite like jumping, then there's the new motivator, which hasn't been set off so far this series. Maybe today's the day? Could be. Keep me happy if it is. Have faith, Robin. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, dear. You could call that a faith plant.
Jubilate, everybody, serve the Lord in all your ways and come before his presence singing. Need me to go on?
Yeah, why not? I'm loving this.
Enter now his courts with praise.
So now Rockin' Robin faces a ladder climb to the final obstacle. It's the mind-bending, head-spinning, melon-twisting shapeshifter.
Round like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel.
Only today, they've added a zip line and are now calling it the shape-shifting zippy mill. The contestants must launch themselves into one of the 3 shaped holes without falling into the water before timing a jump to the finish point. If they fall, it's the obligatory swim and climb before the clock is stopped. It requires timing, precision and oodles of luck. Can Robin pull off a miracle? He's gonna do it. He is gonna do it. He's not done it. No, Rockin' Robin finishes the course in a saintly 2 minutes 45.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. The whole thing goes on for about 5 minutes and takes 4 parts, so I won't finish it. But that's how I'm feeling right now, just hallelujah, it's over.
This is 45-year-old life coach Lynn from Somerset.
Now, will you be achieving your full potential out there on that monstrous course today, Lynn?
I'm hoping so, Amanda, with a bit of luck and a bit of a following wind.
I'm really hoping so. I hope you don't mean you.
No.
Now, much like Total Wipeout, Windy Lynn teaches positivity to people who don't like smiling. Might this help with the doorstep challenge? Open the door, smile. Oh, no, it didn't. Didn't at all. Lucky those door handles are only stuck on with sticky back plastic because she took it with her. Windy Lynn to the big balls. Be positive, Lynn. Coach them. Yes. Oh, I've never seen that before. Oh, Lynn doesn't fall. She gently reclines into the water. Windy Lynn clocks up a respectable 2 minutes 59.
I did it!
What? What did you do, Lynn?
Come on out.
That's a drown rat. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that's what you did. Gotcha.
Hello?
This is Policeman Ant. Anyone can get in the force these days. I mean,
Police!
Oh.
This is my crime scene. You better lock this course down.
police, camera, action. Oh, he's gone.
And just got decked.
Oh, there. Amanda's punned too early. She should have saved that one for the sucker punch. It's peaked. Anyway, doorstep challenge time. Will Ant Spectre deduce which door is hammer-free? Oh, Ant Spectre's ripped off the handles. I think that's an offence, isn't it? What's he doing now? Is this Morris dancing? That's another offence. Anyway, Ant on the sucker punch. Wait for it. Wait for it. Look and learn, Amanda. Ant got decked. Oh, yeah. See, Amanda, it's about choosing your moment. And sacrifice timing for the sake of getting there first. So, will this Bobby on the beat be able to bounce across the balls? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Here, Bobby's bobbing in the water. Good work. Ant Spectre is about to take on the shape-shifting zippy mill. I think he's charging the triangle with intent. Oh, not enough evidence. Ant's come the closest so far. Said it wasn't actually that close, really, was it? It's difficult. So, Ant Spectre completes the qualifier in a pretty good 2 minutes 12. Case closed.
That's the sound of the police!
I do believe that was a particularly special constable performance from you.
Oh. Yeah.
22-year-old Faye from Wiltshire likes climbing mountains. Probably not like that, though.
I've done the 3 peaks challenge. Now it's time for the big red balls challenge.
Faye's done the 3 peaks, but how about the 4 balls? Oh, 3-ish. Quick, call in Mountain Rescue Submarine Division. Dogs with snorkels. And so, the peaks of the red balls remain unconquered so far today. The balls have peaks, though, but no. Peaky Faye prepares for her assault on the zippy mill. Here she goes. Yes. Here we go. Looking good. Yeah. Oh, that expedition didn't last long. Faye went for the mountain-shaped window. I'm calling that one the Matterhorn. Faye reaches the summit in 3 minutes 25 seconds.
Ooh, I think she's happy.
Right, what's this guy come dressed as? Oh, this is heavy metaler Mark from Loughborough.
Now, I love a mosh as much as the next girl, and probably as much as our next contestant. It's Mark from Loughborough. Are you ready to rock, Mark?
I am always ready to rock. I was born to rock. This is my thing. This is what I do.
Come on.
Oh, bandana down. Nice hair, though. Glossy.
Now, do you impress the ladies by biting the heads off bats and stuff?
No, I only impress one lady, my wife.
What kind of stuff do you do?
I've taken her to Lincoln for a weekend for her birthday.
Lincoln, Paris of the Fens.
We who are about to rock, salute you!
Yeah! And Mark rocks off. Knee skate, awesome! Yeah, slow, but awesome. Metal Marky now on the balls. Oh, ow. Wet as a weekend in Lincoln. Oh dear.
Hey, I wanna be a rock star.
Zippy Mill now.
I wanna be a
We
rock
go.
star.
Yes! Oh, headbanger! But Metal Marky finishes the qualifier in the fastest time so far. Yeah, mosh on. That just looks silly. I've absolutely no idea what he's doing. Is he choking? Get a doctor. He's choking. This is Communications Manager and pie lover Paul from South London. Who ate all the pies? I don't know. Maybe the answer's on the back of his shirt.
What?
And he's off. Oh, that's a charge and a half. Oh, right in the steak and kidneys. Yes, keep going. Here we go. Oh, little slip. Not an obstacle, making his way to one. It's time for Paul's doorstep challenge. Knock, knock. Who's there? A massive hammer? No, hang on. Hang on. Look at that. Remarkable. 4 tons of hammer is no match for pie lover Paul. He's stopped it in its tracks. Oh, this man is invincible. Come on, Paul Pie. Time to make mincemeat out of the big balls. Then wrap them in pastry and pop them in the oven for 30 minutes. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Final obstacle now. Pie man meet Pythagoras' theorem. Basically, the circumference of a circle can be divided equally using pies. Any sort will do, but if you're pie-shaped, best try for the round hole. It's bigger. Come on, Paul Pie, you can do this! He's not done it at all! Yeah, I shouldn't have taken my advice. That was your mistake, fella. Paul gets 2 feet through, but 2 feet does not an entire body make. Sadly, the mystery of who ate all the pies will never be solved, but Paul Pie finishes in 4 minutes 44.
I've done it!
He admits it. He did eat all the pies. He's confessed. Time to take a look at the first leaderboard of the day. Metal Marky is headbanging in first place, and Spectre and Rockin' Robin in second and third. Windy Lynn takes fourth, followed by Peaky Faye, and finally Paul Pie. Now it is time for a special Total Wipeout first, because for the first time ever, a bird spotter is about to take on the Total Wipeout course. It's not a biggie, but yeah, it's a first, and you can maybe tell your kids you were there, unless your kids are there next year, in which case they'll see it. Just watch the bird spotter getting wet. Now, you don't often see one of these. A Cornish bird watcher in Argentina must have flown south for the winter. This is Twitcher Miranda, beautiful songbird watcher. Yeah. Miranda's favourite bird is the long-tailed tit. Fascinating. Which door will it be? That's more to the point. Here we go. Oh, lucky Miranda. Yeah, don't talk too soon. The sucker punch is next. Here we go. Oh, no, straight off.
I'm in the mud!
Yes, you are. You are in the mud. Yes. I've just spotted a mud warbler. Common species on this course. We see a lot of them. Out of the mud and onto the balls. Oh, the motivator's finally sprung into action. And, splash, bird bath.
Oh my gosh!
Final obstacle for twitching Miranda now. Come on, you can do this. For us, please, we want to see it done. Here we go. Duck! Duck! And don't swallow when you're in that water, it's not good. Twitching Miranda finally flies home to roost. Onto the wrong perch. That's all right. Next to attempt the qualifier is author Damien. Where is he? Where's he gone? Ah, there he is. Yeah.
Listen, apologies, but I have to ask you, do you write short stories?
Yeah, I'm an author, been a writer since a young age.
I think that went right over his head.
Listen, if you could write a short story about the course in, like, one sentence, what would it be?
Total Wipeout is just crazy.
I like the beginning. The end wasn't great. Or the middle. Otherwise, riveting. Good stuff.
I'm little D. I made it small, but I've got a big imagination. Let's go.
Here we go.
Boom shakalaka, what the people they want. Boom shakalaka, good boy.
Again, a reminder, this isn't an obstacle, this is kind of the start. Okay, you can totally ignore the top row of fists, they're irrelevant for him. Oh, shame about the middle row. Right on the schnoz. Oh, that's deep mud for Diddy Damien. He's out and under the big balls, which is just like massive for him. Oh, mind your step. Do I hear the patter of tiny feet? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Well, no. Slip between the water molecules, it'll be fine. Diddy Damien makes a final surge for the podium and finishes in a very respectable 2 minutes 58.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
As it is Saturday night, I've invited some friends over for a party. Hello, friend. But I'm not the only party animal here tonight. The next 3 competitors are 24-hour party people. Right, can only the people who are my actual friends stay? Everyone else can go, all right? Well, you stayed. So here are the party animals. Woohoo! Party on. And all of that. First, budding fashionista Fiona from London.
Total Wipeout is so last season.
Yeah, that from a lady in leopard. Next is Cam, who's mad for it.
My name is Cam. I might get flustered and fluffy, but can I do it? Yes, I can!
Or maybe just a bit mad. Finally, it's student nurse Helen, who's always first on the dance floor. And last.
Have to keep going.
No, but it is funny. Helen's first to the doorstep challenge. Who's coming to her house party? Yep, MC Hammer's coming. I love this one. Right in the face. Fashionista Fiona's next. Oh, right in the winter collection. She does like to start the party with a bang, and she did. And a splash. So how will Party Cam fare at the Big Bash? Bash! That boy certainly knows how to get down. You see? Yeah. This party's getting messy. Here we go, big balls. Oh my lord! He nearly made it. Still 3 balls, that's impressive. Having it large, Helen on the balls now. Here we go. Oh, it's getting lively out there. Fashionista Fiona now. Can she outstyle the big red balls? No, not in those shoes. So, end of the night for Fiona. She zips. She swings. And ends up sort of hanging around like an unwanted guest. Can Cam be the first to conquer the zippy mill? No, not even close at all. It's time for Helen to throw some funky shapes. Or herself at some funky shapes. Fiona still hanging on for the after party. Party Cam is first to finish the party. She may be fashion first, but fashionista Fiona's second to finish. And having it large, Helen brings up the rear. Well, that was a great party, guys. Great party. I loved it. This is Alan. He's 50 years old, and he's that classic combination of prison manager and competitive gymnast. Meet him a lot. And remember, don't try this at home or on an office chair with wheels. Best shout out of the day, that. Well, just a shout, wasn't it? Alan has spent 27 years behind bars. I mean, working behind bars. The sucker punch takes no prisoners, though.
That's a criminal performance.
It was. Shows no respect for prison managers, either. Alan has already shown what he can do with a chair. Time to see his ball work. Oh, good start! Oh, stick with chairs. Alan is a British Masters gold-winning gymnast, so he should be able to squeeze through the zippy mill. Here we go. Oh, he's tricky, isn't it? It's all over. 50-year-old Bendy Allen stops the clock at 2 minutes 19. Let's see how that affects the leaderboard. So Metal Marky holds on to his lead with Party Cam coming in second. Bendy Allen makes fourth with fashionista Fiona close behind. In seventh, it's Diddy Damien, Peaky Faye in ninth. Right at the bottom, having it large, Helen manages to beat Paul Pye. It's a tough course, and that zippy mill is really causing a lot of problems. Luckily, the next competitor is a stunt woman. Now, I've never worked with stunt men or women before because I do all my own stunts. You know, stuff like unexpectedly getting hit by a ball. Go on, throw the ball. I said throw the ball. It's time. Do it now. Ah! I wasn't ready. Anyway, here's a stunt woman. I think you've detached my retina. It's come off. It's come off. No, it's just a bit of fluff. It's still there. It's okay. This is 24-year-old Amanda from Burgess Hill. Finally, a real pro. Well, she's a trainee stunt woman. She's a first year, isn't she?
Move aside, boys! I ain't no Barbie gal. I have muscles and speed, and I ain't afraid to use them.
I'm not moving aside. You go round me. And Amanda's off. Yes, and in. Doorstep challenge. She goes for door one. No, door two. Door two. Oh! Good choice. Sadly, no stunts yet. Come on. Onto the big balls. These will be ideal for stunting. I want to see a stunt. Here we go. 1, 2, splits and in. Yeah. Well, some stunt swimming there, look. Thank goodness she's a stunt woman, or that could really have hurt. Okay, Amanda, positions. Camera rolling, everybody watching, and action! Cut. You did it completely wrong.
I think she should have kept the receipt for that stunt school that she went to, don't you?
It's horrible.
So Stunty Amanda finishes in an impressive 1 minute 57, and with a couple more stunts to add to her CV. Meet Ashley from Nottingham. He's looking good. Cool. I'm betting he's got some pretty sweet moves. Yeah.
Ashley, what's with the t-shirt, dude?
Especially for you. It's FBI female body inspector.
So he doesn't work for the FBI, he works in IT. I bet the ladies don't know that, do they?
So what are the skills you got hiding under that there t-shirt, Ashley, eh?
I also do a good Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Really?
Yeah. What are you doing? Get to the chopper now! These men are trying to kill us! My cannons are locked and loaded! Ready to let loose, come on!
Okay. Oh, well, if that's Ashley letting loose, I'd hate to see him let rip. What's up with the hands there? He'll regret that when he sees it. Will the doorstep challenge be cruel or kind? I've got to hope in cruel, obviously. Oh, kind! Wow!
Yes!
After a slowish start, this could end up being a really quick run from Arnie-ish Ashley. Onto the balls now. Here we go. Good jump. Good jump. Oh, great twist.
That was so not cool.
A 450-degree spin off the third ball. Consider him terminated, I'm afraid. So far, so good. This is a quick time, but next, the shape-shifting zippy mill. And he's going for the circle. Oh! Quick, get to the, what was it, chopper now? I can't do this impression. You know what I mean. He's falling. Arnie-ish Ashley reaches the finish in 2 minutes and 1 second, which isn't bad, so I suppose he'll be back. Now, there are literally billions of languages spoken around the world, but there's one common language here on Total Wipeout. No, not Argentinian. I'm talking about the international language of falling off stuff. Yes, it's music to my ears. So the next batch of contestants bring their own unique vocal qualities to the qualifier. Originally from Germany, but now representing Worthing, it's 43-year-old Birgit.
I'm the iceberg. What you see of it, it's just the tip of it. I'm going to chill you out.
Wunderbar! Yeah. Oh, I see. This is language therapy student Becky from Scotland.
My name's Becky. I'm from Scotland and I'm here to uck the new.
I don't know what that means, but it certainly is Scottish. Now, meet dance fanatic and generally excitable Essex girl, Christy.
I do a little bit of dancing, yeah. I do a little bit of salsa dancing, tap dancing, ballet dancing, jazz dancing, done a bit of Ciroc in the past, a little bit of Latin, rumba, cha-cha-cha. I don't know, I can't think of any more. I don't know all of them.
Yeah, not the bogle then. Oh well. And all the way from Wales, it's 36-year-old farmer Anna. That's a pretend tractor she's driving there, and driving it well.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, with a cluck cluck here.
And she communicates in the language of authentic animal impersonations.
Here and off there, and I can promise you.
I think she just said, I hope I win.
You're just taking the mick now, aren't you?
No, this is serious stuff.
I'm no lean, fitness machine, but I'm full of...
She sounds confident. Here we go. Yes, slow, getting faster, getting fast gravity. Oh, that's quite a splash.
Have you got some tactics in mind then?
I'll be very quick on my feet.
Any minute now, Ice Birgit will be quick on her feet. Any minute, she'll be quick. Any minute now. Okay, for Scotland, here's Becky. Ooh, she ock-eyed herself right in the noob. Oh, that will have hurt. Becky to the doorstep. Becky on the doormat. And off it. Will Anna Tractor guess right? Door number 3. No! As a farmer, she's no stranger to bogs. She'll be okay there. May need the tractor to get out, though. Sucker punch now. Gonna need the tractor again. So what can Becky do? Oh, dead arm, that was. That's. Oh! Birgit's turn. Right in the Birgit. Yep.
Also, you can say that I stand no nonsense. Yes.
Oh, the demotivator pops up and Birgit pops down. Okay, dancing Christy now. Dances past the demotivator and then straight off the balls. And now using the language of the face plant. Okay, Christy now to Zippy Mill. Christy, water. Oh dear. Dancy Christy finishes in 3 minutes, 4 seconds. Ock-eyed Becky reaches the end just 1 second slower. And Ice Birgit arrives home in 3 minutes 55. Finally, Anna Tractor completes the course in 5 minutes 38. This is George. He's 43, he's an airline pilot. He is sure to defeat the qualifier with maturity and composure. Oh, maybe not.
And what might your strategy be, Captain George?
I'm going to fly across just like Buzz Lightyear, falling with style.
I get a feeling Flappy George isn't taking this seriously. He's a real pilot. For which airline? They look fun. I want to fly with them.
Fly, George, fly!
Yes, preparing for takeoff. That's not going to help. You know that, George, don't you? Here we go. Oh, yeah, bit of an emergency landing there.
I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again.
Flappy George requesting permission to land. Oh, I was presumably waiting for an available slot. That can happen when they get busy. You see, he's in a holding. Oh. Flappy George finishes in 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
How old is he?
He's 43.
Signing off.
Going on 6. The last contestant is research scientist Alistair.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the immortal words of Albert Einstein, this is gonna hurt!
Yeah, well, he knew his stuff, did old Albert. So off goes Alistair. Will he be smart enough to pick the right door when he gets there? He's not wearing those boffin glasses. That could be a deciding factor, actually.
I'm the entertainer.
He opened the right door, just not very well. Ripped the handles off, fell in the mud. On to the thinking man's wall of fists. It's also the stupid man's wall of fists. It's just a wall of fists. But he's doing very well. He's across. I like this guy. I'm not allowed to have favourites, but he's my favourite. Yes? Yeah! Oh, you see? That's what an Oxford education gets you. Comic timing. Zippy Mill. This is a very fast run so far. Oh, yes! Definitely my favourite, if I had a favourite. He has landed it, the first and only of the day.
The wheel is spinning, but the hamster is dead.
He's done it!
Oh, thank you!
In an unbelievable 1 minute 25. My favourite Alistair. What a hero! I mean, he's great. He can actually do this. So, my favourite Alistair takes that top spot with Stunty Amanda in second and Metal Marquis in third. They're followed by Arnie-ish, Ashley, Party Cam and Ant Spectre. Further down, Flappy George flies into 8th and just scraping through in final place is Windy Lynn. After Alistair's amazing run, I'm feeling so happy I don't think anything could bring my mood down. Even saying a cheery goodbye to those contestants who didn't quite make it through to the next round, but had a brilliant day anyway. So let's give them a good old-fashioned classic Total Wipeout party send-off. Great!
Cause you had a bad day. 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 Cause you had a bad day. You had a bad day. You had a bad day. You had a bad day.
This is Double Cross. The 12 remaining contestants can only jump onto the green gangways to reach the centre, whilst avoiding the massive sweeping cross. Should they try and crawl under the massive sweeping cross, they must return to the beginning. Once in the centre, they can only exit on the red gangway, again trying to avoid the massive sweeping cross. The first 6 competitors to reach the finish go through to the next round. Did I mention the massive sweeping cross there? I did, good. Right, time for a reminder of the 12 double crosses. King on the qualifier, it's my favourite Alistair.
Hickory dickory dock! I'm about to fall off this clock!
Genius as well. She likes a good trip, it's Stunty Amanda.
Watch out, guys. These guns are still in the game.
Third fastest in the last round, it's Moshing Metal Marquee. And Arnie-ish Ashley.
I'm the king. I'm the boss. I own this course.
Yeah, not legally. Then there's Party Cam and Spectre.
I was looking at that one. Damn it.
And Bendy Allen. Next up, Flappy George.
Coming up for the True Money Champion!
Yeah, I wish he'd grow up a bit, maybe. Then there's Fashionista Fiona. How fashionable. And completing the lineup are Rockin' Robin.
The vigorous vicar vaults for victory!
Diddy Damien. A little nervous. And bringing up the rear, Windy Lynn.
I just keep trying.
Not too hard.
12 plucky contestants. That's far too many plucky contestants for my liking, so let's lose a few. It's double cross. Are you all ready? Yeah! Ignorance is bliss. 3, 2, 1.
So the double crosses begin to spin. Come on, who will be brave enough to start things going? No one.
Like horses at the gate.
Yeah, the pretty weird horse race. And Cam hits the gangway first and falls first. Here's Alistair, and he's got to the middle of the crosses. Amazing! Remember, he can only exit using the red gangway, so timing is key. Alan looking keen, but oh dear, no good. There goes Mark. Oh, no, but here's Amanda. Oh, Amanda gets double crossed. That's a catchphrase, get used to it. Right, Ashley's turn. To falling. Alistair somehow managing to keep his head with all the chaos going on around him. Like Fiona falling over. Looks like he's ready to go for it now. He's running. And yes! Alistair crosses double cross. First attempt as well. Great balance, great timing. My favourite Alistair is through to the next round without even getting wet. Probably not even sweating, even slightly. Now, Cam's reached the centre. Can he emulate Alistair's success? Ants joined him. Very cosy in the middle now. As bodies drop all over the place, Cam lines himself up for a dash. He's off. Oh, no, he's really off. Oh dear, Party Cam must be pretty mad right now. Ant has been joined by Mark in the middle. And now Ashley's going for it. Hang on, who's that? Doesn't matter. 3 in the middle. It's rammed on there with all of them waiting for the red exit arm to line up. They've got to time their run to perfection as well as keep their balance. Oh, Metal Marquee losing his balance. Oh, and he's off. So it looks like Ant will be next to hit the red gangway. He is, but he's down. So close, but it's back to the start for Ant. Bendy Allen preparing to bend. Wow!
That's what they call a nosedive. Ow!
Showing us all his best bendy moves. Ashley's been very patient. He's onto the red gangway now, and he's done it! Ish. Wait, he hasn't actually, he's got to hit the target. He's done that. Now he has. Arnie-ish Ashley joins Alistair in the next round. Flappy George, with a little flap and a fall. But look, Metal Marquee is back in the centre. Now who's this? That's Cam. And so's he. They've both been here before. Here's Diddy Damien. He's off. Mark starts his run. Same outcome. Stunty Amanda makes an appearance. She's made it to the middle. Both of them now wait for that red gangway to line up. Ant joins the party in the middle. Oh, a few other fallers, but those 3 looking good in the middle. Cam's off, looking good, he's there! So that's 3 across, 3 places remaining. Back to the action. Bendy Allen. Another attempt and another wipeout. And can't exit on the green gangway and has to take a fall. Stunty Amanda runs for it. Mistimes it. Meanwhile, Damien's just getting mashed. Lynn wants a piece of the action. Oh dear. Seems positive thinking is really no match for a giant sweeping cross. Here's Mark again. To the centre. Once more. George. Oh, another miss. Alan tries to join him. Doing it the hard way. Getting ground down by the crosses. Somehow Bendy Allen hangs on. Oh, well, he did for a bit. Now here goes Metal Marky, and he's there. Mark rocks his way into the next round. So now there are just 2 places up for grabs. Amanda joins Ant in the middle, both of them trying to maneuver into position. Ant goes for it. And Ant Spectre is across. Just 1 place remaining now. Battling for it are Amanda, Fiona, Robin, George, Lynn, Alan and Damien. Amanda wants that place to be hers. Here we go. No! So nearly through, but she got totally double-crossed. I told you that's the catchphrase. Alan's next to bid for the final place. He's in the middle. And now Robin's with him too. And now Damien. It's like Piccadilly Circus in the middle. Who'll make a run for it first? The stakes are high now. Alan making his bid for victory. Back to the start. The other 2, not so confident. Now Amanda joins them. No one wants to commit to the exit. I don't blame them, really. Hang on. Damien sprints for glory. Don't hesitate. He's down. Alan makes it 3 in the middle again. The red gangway swings into place. Who will it be? Alan takes advantage. He's through. Game over. And so we have the 6 double crosses. So Alasdair, Ashley, Cameron, Mark, Ant and Alan have all secured their places in the next round. However, the other 6, whose names I don't need to remember anymore because they've been eliminated, have been eliminated. It's now time to take a moment to remember those eliminated eliminees whose names I'm no longer required to remember.
Yeah, I was so close. It's horrible. I'm really deflated now.
I can't jump over the thing because I'm not tall enough, but, you know, hey, so life goes.
I was beginning to get a strategy towards the end, but that's all too late. Should have been flapping my wings, maybe that would have helped a bit better.
It seemed to be that I was wearing some platform heels because as I stepped on, I stepped back off.
I watched everybody else thwacking into the middle. And eventually I got my confidence up to go, and then I got thwacked too.
Was God on my side? Well, I like to think he was on everyone's side. I don't claim a monopoly for being able to ask for divine help. It just wasn't my day.
The last 6 contestants must stay on their feet while standing on this giant spinning cone. To make things tricky, the Terror Twins are on hand to throw silly things at them whilst jumping this, the fickle fingers. If they fall off, they lose. If they fall backwards, they lose. If the fingers knock them off, you get the picture. Last one standing goes through to the Wipeout Zone. Then there are 2 more heats until 3 finalists have been selected. It's pure Wipeout genius.
Prepare to be terrified. Prepare to go around. It's Terror Go Round. Are you all ready? Yeah! Oh dear. 3, 2, 1.
So before things get messy, here's a quick reminder of who the go-rounders are. There's the head-banging, air-conditioned rock god,
We who are about to rock! Salute!
Metal Marky. He's a copper who might cop it.
Hello?
It's Ant Spectre, putting his flexibility to the test. It's Bendy Allen. Being brilliant comes naturally, and he's a personal favourite.
Thank you.
It's my favourite, Alistair. Next is the least convincing action hero impersonator ever.
Get to the chopper now.
Arnie-ish Ashley. And finally, he loves a party. He loves pink. it's Party Cam. Prepare for Terror Go Round, and this week's theme is lifeguards. Cue the Terror Twins. Honestly, that's a ridiculous job they've got. That is their actual job. Alistair's found his way to the edge. Bendy Allen just getting pelted. The twins are taking no prisoners. And here come the fickle fingers. Oh, carnage! And Cam's in.
And Cameron's both.
They all take a beating, but Cam didn't stand a chance. Who'll be next? Alistair? Alan? No, it's got Metal Marky. Alligator skillfully avoided, although Alan nearly wiped out. That's a killer whale. It's got Alan. Almost out. Oh! Distracted by the falling mammal, Alan knocks into the punch bags. Ooh, watch out. With Alan out, there are only 3 left. There's more room to manoeuvre now, and fewer sea mammals falling. And knocked into the bags, but he recovers. Amazing work. And again.
2 down.
And again. Oh, third time unlucky. With Ant Spectre out of the way, who'll be first to land a spot in the Wipeout Zone? My favourite, Alistair or Arnie-ish Ashley? It's a pretty even match. This is ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Good. Oh, and Alistair's caught. He recovers. No, come on. Oh, he's gone. Actually gone. So Ashley is through to the Wipeout Zone. It's a rumble in the jungle, except with inflatable animals and a giant roundabout thing. Here we go again. 5 contestants on the Terror Go Round, and the twins have got their toys back. Right, fire up the fingers. Massive dinosaur. Oh, the fingers have got Cameron, and the dinosaur got Metal Marky. Party Cam must be mad at the fingers. He won't be inviting them back. And Mark won't be too chuffed with that inflatable dinosaur either. The race to win the heat continues. Whale alert! Oh, not good for Bendy Allen. He just bends around the pole, backslam and in the water. That's a terrible way to go. Ant and my favourite Alistair. Come on, Alistair. And Ant, obviously both. Alistair gets a fetching hat. It looks good. They're both in trouble now. That was close! Alistair clears it, but Ant, no! The policeman is off into the abyss.
Alistair wins the day.
Alistair is through to the Wipeout Zone. So this is it. Only one of these 4 can stay in the competition. Ant looks a bit tense there. Terror Twin o'clock. Dolphin. Life ring. Whale. Alan gets towelled, but they're all very focused. Cam dangerously near the back. Now the fingers. Who's going to be first off? Watch out! No! Unbelievable! 3 in a row!
And as if by magic...
Game over, and Bendy Allen is through to the Wipeout Zone. And so an incredibly short final heat, but the Terror Go Round is very good at its job, taking out Ant, Cam and Metal Marky in one fell swoop. They all look extremely tired. Cam's party days are over, but boy, did he party. Ant has been a strong contender, but unfortunately his investigations end here. And finally, Mark's got a long mosh back home to Loughborough. Such a sad moment. But let's look ahead to the 3 finalists. They've grasped the nettle, and I'd like to share with them some words that have always inspired me. In life, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Put them in the fridge, they'll last longer. And it's better to give than to receive, unless it's a verruca. Fitting and wise words, I think you'll agree. Right then, time for the 3 heroes.
Today has been amazing fun. It was brilliant to finally get a chance to bounce on the red ball.
My expectations were just to come here and have fun, and now this is serious. I'm going to be so up for this.
With the people I was with, I would say I didn't expect to get this far because I'm young, I'm fit. I hope I've impressed some of the ladies at home.
For me, the tortoise and the hare. Yeah, I'm the tortoise, but I think I can give these youngsters a run for the money.
I'm not doing it for the money, but obviously money is nice, and I've got my eye on this amazing shed that I want to buy.
Is it okay? Alistair, wow, he's got some tricks up his sleeve, definite.
I'm very lucky to get through the qualifier, I think. If I hadn't managed to get through that shapeshift, it would have been very different.
Oh, thank you!
Ash, on the other hand, he's a lot younger, and I don't know how he'll handle the pressure.
I'll be so gutted if I don't win.
Alan has done amazingly to get this far. He's a tough guy.
He's got the muscles, he's got the big body and the back, but I think he's past his soul by date.
We'll see. He might have to eat his words.
This ain't enough just being here. I want to go all the way.
I'm going to go at this final full on. No ducking, no stooping, just run all the way.
I definitely know I can win this. 100% without a doubt.
My determination, guts and drive got me to where I am at the moment. They've only got to make one mistake and they're down.
The Wipeout Zone, an age-old challenge. First, an old favourite, killer surf. Then, an old friend, the rapid climb. Followed by a pair of old chums, the seesaw of truth and the crazy sweeper. And finally, a new acquaintance, the pillars of no return. Then back to the old school, a leap to press the button and stop the clock. Yeah, the good old days.
Alan, Alistair and Ashley. It's a triple A. But whose battery will last the longest? It's the Wipeout Zone, and Alan is the first to brave it.
Prison manager and all-round bendy man Alan takes his place.
Death or glory!
Yeah, glory please, we're only insured for that. Wow, he's really overshot. The clock is ticking and he's facing the wrong way. Right, he's found the rapid climb. Come on, not a good start. Pulls himself up-ish, I think, is he? Yes. As soon as he's on, the countdown begins. If he's not quick, he'll be pummeled by a tidal wave. But that's quick. And he's made it onto the seesaw of truth now. Very important that he remembers my advice from before and doesn't fall. Good control. Yeah, well, you may cheer, but Alan's only halfway across. Crazy sweeper now. Ooh, a casual run. He'll need to keep the pace up if he wants to stay on his feet. This is close. Hurry, 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 hurry. Nearly, nearly. Pillars of no return next. First leap. Second leap. No! Pull yourself up. I think he's got a grip, has he? Yes, he has. He's so close, but that has cost him valuable seconds. Third leap. Still not fallen yet. Just one jump to go. And press the button. Press the button. Press it. Yes, he's done it. And in a pretty impressive time, too. That is going to be tough to beat. Over to Amanda.
What do you reckon that the prisoners would have made of that performance?
Oh, they'll love it.
Well, I can tell you that the prisoners will be pretty happy with your time tonight, which was a speedy 1 minute and 29 seconds.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think the other two might have the edge, but who knows?
This is Total Wipeout. Who knows? And I'll tell you what, we'll find out in just a minute because Alistair's up next.
Hey, Sammy, Daddy's going to do a massive slap bomb.
A what? Maybe I'm better off not asking. Right, offset's my favourite Alistair. Remember, he doesn't know how well Alan did, so he's just going to be going as fast as he possibly can. And that is quite fast. Alistair swimming to the rapid climb. Heaves himself up and onto the slope, and the countdown begins. Running, Alistair now using the banister a bit, but comfortably beats the tidal wave. Onto the seesaw of truth next. Edging his way across, very dainty steps. crowd loving this. Onto the crazy sweeper now, a bit of a brush there. Here it comes again. Oh, massive brush there. Alistair was shunted backwards, but he hasn't fallen off. Needs to be quick now, though. That setback has cost him. He is being quick. Trying to do it in one, and he does do it in one. The pillars of no return now. Good landing. Lines up his second jump. Oh, no! It seems my favourite Alistair now stands no chance. He doesn't know that. He must climb onto the final turntable. Alistair digs deep. Exhausted but determined, and he's home. But his time of 1 minute 51 is not enough to beat Alan. Over to Amanda to break the news.
My little boffin, how are you feeling after that one?
Very clever.
Alistair, you were fastest on the qualifier today. You were fastest on double cross. You're the bookie's favourite. You weren't fast enough to beat Alan, I'm afraid. Alistair, go join the others. Hard luck, my man. Alan, you know what this means. Yours is now the time to beat, but Ashley's up next.
Yeah, let's see how he handles the pressure.
Let's watch.
It all comes down to this.
I've only got one shot, and this is it.
But will it be hasta la vista to Arnie-ish Ashley? Well, Ashley's got no time to waste here if he's going to beat Bendy Allen's impressive benchmark. Here he goes. He's looking determined, swimming strongly. Climbing up through the torrents of water and onto the rapid climb. The tidal wave countdown has started, but that doesn't seem to be worrying Ashley. He's flying up there. Ashley going for a side-on approach to the seesaw of truth. Makes a nice gentle tip. Now a good crazy sweeper is imperative here. Will Ashley try and do it in one? Looks like he might. Oh, this is very quick, but the sweeper is closing in. Ooh, smart ducking, Ashley. He's up again. Making light work of the podiums. Oh! He's safe! Can Ashley snatch victory with some error-free leaping? First jump's perfect. Second jump now. Just good enough. This is so close. Ashley lands the third, last leap now. And he's done it! And Arnie-ish Ashley has won today's competition.
You have been confident about lifting this trophy all day today. I've got to tell you though, Ashley, Alan had an amazingly brilliant run. There were 5 seconds between you two. There's some ladies going to be loving you a little bit more tonight, Ashley, because you are the Total Wipeout champion!
So Ashley Collins, a 22-year-old warehouse technician from Nottinghamshire, is the Total Wipeout champion. Now, normally I sign off from Amanda and me, but I've just realised that if I don't say the good B word, then I can stay on telly for as long as I want. I do like this jacket. Got it in a sale. It was a very good buy. No!